this content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill
Wait
no
a
one.
second.
No.
When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. Septum Sin versus the world. 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 I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings! You're watching Septum Sin vs. the World. I'm Septum Sin. Today, we are going to be reviewing the film Evil Dead Trap. Now, I have the Synapse Films, which doesn't have a lot. It's just basically, it talks about how you can see it with or without subtitles. Woohoo! But still, it is digitally remastered, and I've been watching this on YouTube, so it's the third time I've seen it, and I will admit, it is cleaned up rather well. This movie was, I found about this movie because we're going to do the sequel film, which I'm going to do another review of soon, for Inside Movies Galore. That's already been done by the time this video is up. So, we're going to do a pre-show of this first film. So I saw it on YouTube. I liked it enough to say, you know what? I'm going to get that. So I ended up getting a copy pretty cheap on eBay. It's not that hard to find copies. It's relatively easy. So this is a film about this reporter. Well, not reporter, it's kind of a news show, morning show reporter, and she was sent this snuff video. They decided to go to the place where the snuff video was in order to investigate. Unfortunately, the makers of the snuff video are still there, and it looks like they're going to have a little bit of fun with these not so bright people. I really enjoyed this film for the most part. It had a lot of cool slasher moments. Let's start with the story. The story, up until the end, is actually pretty fun and has a lot of potential that I find very enjoyable. And the next would be just the good fun about these stupid people doing stupid things, like that commercial, let's go hide behind the wall of chainsaws, stupid, and getting killed by this slasher in very cool and unique ways. The effects on this were very good for a film of its time. This was done in, I think, the 80s, 88. And it just was in general good fun as a film. It was very enjoyable to watch. Maybe not for the squeamish, but that shows the special effects strength. And the music was fairly creepy at places. I really enjoyed the music. This had some fun to it. If you haven't checked it out, you really should. It really is enjoyable. And it's free on YouTube. Unedited and free. And there are boobs, and there are, there's blood aplenty. It will be taken down, I am sure, in the future, but I'm not the one who's reporting it. There are some bad things in relation to this film. The ending. The ending ruins it for me. It takes a film that I would have given a 7 or even an 8 and drove it down. It's off the wall. It takes something that should have been something more of a strange, mentally disturbed guy and makes it into some weird, like, ghostly, supernatural thing. I did not like that. I'm sorry, but you gotta do better. Otherwise, I don't really have a lot of complaints, just the ending kind of drove it down. Still, if there had been more features on this, I might have driven it back up again. But because this is a bare bones edition, though with a good transfer, I have to give this a 6 out of 10. Do yourself a favor. Go to YouTube, check it out. If you like it like I did, you get it too. And we'll see you at the YouTube shoutout. Hey, this is Septum Sen, and you are watching another YouTube shoutout. This time we are talking about Kotobuki Jake. Yes, my co-host for most of the channel has his own channel, and if you've been listening at all, he's told you about it. Unfortunately, the man does not update very often. I'm looking at his channel now, there's like 4 videos. But he's only got 10 subscribers, so we need to boost that subscriber number. We need to send him that love and appreciation, telling him, film some stuff while you're out and about, post it, show us what you got. The man knows movies, and he knows nature as well as he knows movies, and that's a lot. I brought him on my channel in order to try and benefit from that extra knowledge. And you can gain some extra benefits by subscribing to his. Well, this has been Septum Sen, and I hope you've enjoyed this YouTube shout-out. Have a good one.